Imagination Clash's new video revealed to us that Saiko-chan's real name is Sayaka Himura. I heard that there were some rumors that the developers were intending to name her Sayaka, but then they just changed it to Saiko-chan. But maybe Saiko-chan is an alias, and I'll explain it later in the video. But Imagination Clash's new video, and I'll play some footage right now.
Sayaka-chan, ベッドから服を取るのを忘れないで。Sayaka-chan、ドアを確認してください。Sayaka-chan、Sayaka-chan、Sayaka-chan、Sayaka-chan。
This sort of reveals to Arike whether Satsuki has been an abusive guardian or a neglectful guardian, but all I know that she was neglecting Sayaka. But as what we know, she kept calling Saiko-chan Sayaka-chan. I was like, what? Is that actually her name, Sayaka? And we just called her Saiko-chan, and then that's when I believed that whether it was just an alias. And so, we know her first name, but what's her last name? And then later explained the alias Saiko-chan. Imagination Clash did a YouTube community post, and then this guy that I'm showing up right here is her dad, Kisho Himura. And so, because normally last names are inherited from the father, Arike, but it's just a custom. So now we found out Sayaka's last name is Himura, and also because since under being the guardianship of Satsuki, and Satsuki would have probably not allowed Sayaka to take her last name. That's why, and obviously through the custom of inheriting the father's last name, that's why her last name is Himura. Now, why do we call Sayaka Himura Saiko-chan? And now we're going to explain the meaning behind her alias. You know this guy, Shinji Yamazaki. Yes, him, Akira's best friend. Now we're going to explain some stuff. He's bullied Sayaka. You watch the Imagination Clash, you know what do I mean that Shinji's been bullying Sayaka. When Akira asked Shinji to tell Sayaka to back off because he's been annoyed by her stalking him and he doesn't like her. When Shinji told Sayaka to back off, he was sort of doing some stuff just to intimidate her and even causing a scandal to intimidate her. And so later on she began stalking him more indiscreetly, like intentionally ditching just to look at Akira. And then Shinji even found out that Sayaka has been indiscreetly stalking Akira, and in order to do that, she went to go another way to humiliate her was by posting pages from her diary across the school. That explains the diary quest in game. Because of Shinji's bullying, he bullied her because he was stalking his best friend Akira, and you don't like people stalking your best friend. That's just not the way to go. And Akira, Shinji, and probably Yui, they already had enough of Sayaka stalking Akira, and so what they chose to do, and they even called her an alias, and especially because how Sayaka wouldn't leave Akira alone, they'd call her Saiko, and it's usually, and I believe Shinji introduced the nickname Saiko-chan because it means sight, and you use the English pronunciation psycho. It means calling her a psycho because Arike, but it looks like Arike what she wants, but we all know, the audience knows that, we know that Sayaka has feelings for Akira, and maybe Shinji does, but as what Akira said, even if she had feelings for him, she'd reject him, and plus she's not even this type even if she did this the normal way, and because how weird Sayaka was to them, that's why they all called her a psycho girl. Hopefully you enjoyed this theory of Saiko no Sutoka. Subscribe to watch more, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. That's all I guys have for you today, but I'd EK if I can make it to the next one without your help. Give me strength,